So now we're going to get back into this Drake lawsuit. I was at page 4, right? Let's see if I can get to page 4 here. All right. So let me see how much I've got time left on here, actually, just to be honest. I can't believe I've literally gone over. All right. I'll probably read 2 or 3 pages and we'll just keep it moving, all right? All right, so let's get back into this lawsuit. So hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit the share button. Let's really break down this lawsuit. Excuse me. Yeah. All right, so notwithstanding this knowledge, the allegations are fabricated. Starting in May of 2024, UMG waged an unrelenting campaign to spread the recording, image, and video together, the defamatory material, as widely as possible. Is that not what, regardless of the content is defamatory, isn't it not what the nature of their job to do for any of their artists? Especially the fact that Drake also has a song having defamatory content towards Kendrick Lamar. So again, it could be like Mr. Aubrey Drake Graham. In your music video and your music song, which you're signed onto UMG, did they not also promote the song where you had defamatory content towards Mr. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth? And also William Leonard Roberts. And also, is it William Leonard Roberts? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't even know why this is moving like this. Hang on. Okay. All right. So, spreading the UMG did so because it understood the recording inflammatory and shocking allegations were a gold mine. Spreading the defamatory served multiple business purposes for UMG. First, the more people who listened to the streamed and watched and downloaded the defamatory material, the more money UMG and executive would make. I mean, Mr. Aubrey Drake Graham, is that not the same case with you releasing push-ups? Is that not the same case with you releasing your content towards towards Kendrick Lamar? And didn't you also do the same thing towards Pusha T? Didn't you also do the same thing towards, Meek Mill? Get up! Hey, no, seriously, like get up, bruv. Anyway, so yeah, for more people who listen. Okay, I read that. So second, UMG's Interscope Records owns Lamar's entire back catalog of record the music. Don't know to see what that's got to do anything. I do remember reading this yesterday, but we're gonna keep moving. The leadership of Interscope had every incentive to prove it could maximize Lamar's sales after only recently persuading him to enter into his own direct license for limited recording commitment of new music. You do realize that he's had his own label for since 2000, and let me double check when it was. I want to get the proper. Let's see, PG Lang. Yes, it was founded on the 5th of March 2020, 4 years ago, by Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free. So you're telling me, what, 4 years later? Oh, sorry, not even 4 years later. Technically, it's still 4 years, but technically it'll be 5 years. But you're telling me that UMG would wait and Interscope would wait like until now? Because in fact, let's also do the maths. I should actually do it on here as well, but it's actually long to keep on going back and forth like this. So the discography on that particular album, in regard to on a label, especially when it comes to Kendrick Lamar, yeah, especially when it comes to Kendrick Lamar. Yes, he's still part of InScript to a degree. Guess what? Mr. Morale and Big Steppers was also released on PG Lang, Top Dog Entertainment, and Aftermath. You know what I'm saying? It's only, I guess they may have some point because obviously the Interscope was still part of whatever. But yeah, okay, whatever. Let's see what they're saying. Um, The third, in contrast to Lamar's first direct deal, UMG contract with Drake was nearing fulfillment, and information to believe UMG anticipating an extended Drake's contract would be costly. So yeah, I definitely remember this, and I remember showing how he did say Lucien Grange talk about have a hole in his budget, and Lucien Grange agreed that Drake can have whatever he wants, this, that, and the third. That he said it out of his own mouth. You know what I was gonna say? So there, Lucien Grange could also pull up that quote if he can't even remember. He could pull up that quote with lawyer or attorney could pull up that quote that he said at the Grammys. I don't know, was it after party or whatever. I don't know when it was, but you know what I'm saying? The evidence is there. The evidence of Drake recording it on stage scheming by the rapper Rick Ross. You know what I mean? The evidence is there. Whether he wrote that or not, he still has that feeling, and he has that mentality where he believes that he can have whatever he wants. That's what it seems like. And I understand it. When you are at a certain level, of course you're gonna think that you can have everything your way. But obviously, life will humble you. Do you know what I mean? Life will humble you. But let's keep it moving. Michael Jackson shared a photo. I just seen it in post. Hey, anyway, by devaluing Drake's music and brand, UMG would gain leverage to force Drake to sign a new deal on terms more favorable to UMG. Listen, I tell you what to say, man. Anyway, UMG's campaign was successful. The recording cloaks cleverly dangerous lyrics behind a catchy beat and inviting hook. Capitalizing on their attributes, UMG used every tool and its at its disposal to ensure the world would hear Drake like I'm young. Yeah, I read this. You know what? Let's just get to page 6. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I thought it would have. I thought it would have left me off where I was. That's why. So next time, I definitely got to remember where I was. All right. So predictably, millions of people who listened to the recording or saw the image and video believed the defamatory material to be true. I mean, I didn't believe you, but I thought maybe it could be true, maybe not. But then when I saw some clips, I'm like, maybe it could be true. So if you're seeing evidence alongside it, then you're gonna believe it to be true. If you're just hearing it for the face value, you may not necessarily believe it to be true, nor do you even care for it to be true. Because if people cared for it to be true, they would, do you know what I mean? Do it in their best interest to make sure that person gets locked up. I've been saying it for a while though, because I've been saying like some people are saying, oh, he should go away and then make new music, make people miss him, and then release new music. I'm like, no, 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 no. Yeah, he should go away. He should go to jail. So yeah, I believed it, and that's based on me reacting to the song in the first place and realizing, wait a minute, you know what I mean? Let's put the two and two together. Now, again, this was defamation of a defamation lawsuit. So now he has to prove that he hasn't done that. He hasn't, and he even insinuated that this is what's so interesting. Yeah, in Tailor Made. Yeah, was it in Tailor Made? Let me get the lyrics up. In fact, I should get up here. Let's get the lyrics up. Okay. Um, what was it? Tailor Made lyrics. All right. So let's quickly get into this real quick. Because I really got to come off the stream right now. I really do. Um, he says something. I'm trying to look for it. What was it? I'm pretty sure. Okay. There you go. Here you go. I think this is it. I think this is it. He says, biggest gangster in the music but in the game right now. She know I made her album when she dropped. I said already, you know, about the MIDI run for a MIDI rock on your head on. Okay, she got the whole P lang on mute, like mute Beyonce's challenge. Y'all boys are quiet for the weekend. Like, uh, no, that's not it. I think. Where is it? Listen, I can't even find it. Was it in Tailor Made? What song was it? There was a song, yeah, or maybe it was Meet the I'm pretty sure it was here because it did seem like, yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. Here we are. I knew it was in this song. All right, so he's using the AI voice of Tupac, yeah, and he's basically saying, talk about. So he says, we need to no debate West Coast victory, man. So of course you predicted that. Here's a West Coast victory, and a hip hop victory, by the way. Um, we need. So it goes, call it a B for me. Talk about him like an goes. That's a gift from me. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like he is the one that brought that up. Like no, hang on for a moment. He brought that up. So if he brought that up, this is in the way. I'm trying to look at something else. Um, if he brought that up, what's he talking about? So look, see, Drake jokes that the ghost of late hip hop legend Tupac is pushing Kendrick to mention Drake's alleged PDF failure in his response to Drake's diss track Push Ups. This accusation most commonly stems from Drake's controversially close relationship with actress Millie Bobby Brown. Though she was 20 years old when this song was released, Brown mentioned that she and Drake texted often during a 2018 Emmy Awards interview. And she says she loves him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and had a great friend and a great role model. We just texted the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. And I was like, I miss you more. He gives me advice about boys. He helps me. He's great. He's wonderful. She loves him. The advice says in a text message. Brown was at age 14 at the time, leading many to accuse Drake of grooming the then teenage star. Drake would dismiss these allegations on another late night from his song in 2023 release for All the Dogs, where he rapped, bless you, best, and then he rapped, where'd he go? It goes, weirdos in my comment talking about some Millie Bobby. Looking, bring them jokes up to gang. We got them really flocking. A year later, a controversial style. This is so annoying. I had it. 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 But the point I'm trying to make. Forget all that. Listen, the point I'm trying to make. There was a video that came up. 17. The girl was 17. Like then make accusation. You can't do a lawsuit and now try and make things look in your favor. It just doesn't happen. I really gotta be up and out in it because I've been on the stream. If that thing never did anything like what's it? If the thing never crashed, you know what I mean? It took the 10 minutes that I was meant to take off. But anyway, was it 10 or 15? I can't remember. But anyway, predictably, all right, so predictably, millions of people who listened to the recording or saw the image and video. Okay, so the UMG had previously published Lamar's song before, which was also widely understood to be targeted at Drake, in which he stated, "Don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truth about you." A voluminous public commentary confirms that average listener or viewer has understood the defamatory material to reflect the truth rather than an art of hyperbole. In the words of the commentator, now everybody believes that Drake loves touching children, basically. And this is the point I'm trying to make with this whole Drake situation. Yeah, he's made this lawsuit 10 times worse for himself and why he will lose it. Because if he listens, if the court are listening to this, they're going to listen to the timeline of the actual Drake. You released Push Up. You made defamatory claims towards Kendrick Lamar. You were taunting Kendrick Lamar to respond. You were taunting him. You used the AI voice of Tupac. Tupac's estate told you to take that down, otherwise they will sue. You understand how it goes? So, and obviously use the AI version of as well. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, and you're the one in that song specifically that tell him make these claims, say this about him. So yeah, he answered and made those claims. Looks of it, or does it really look that way? Because he never said verbatim that you are this and you are. He didn't say that. 2023, before the beef kicked off, like on a mainstream level that everyone was paying attention to. Did you not say this? Do you sound like there's so much holes in this case so far? I'm like, yeah, dismiss this case. Like I would have to, if I was a judge, I don't know how the lawyer situation works, but if I was a judge, I'm throwing this case out. Like, what do you mean? Like, this is nonsense, bruv. Don't even bring this to my desk and expect me to use time. Like, matter of fact, pay me for my time that I'm wasting, bruv. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll say. Pay me for my time. But let's get through this real quick. So UMG agreed real world consequences are described above. It was just 3 days after UMG originally published the recording and image that Drake was targeted at his Toronto house by armed intruders in 2024, equivalent of Pizzagate. Oh, we may have to come back to this tomorrow. In fact, we're going to come back to this tomorrow. Why? Because we're going to talk about Pizzagate as well. Yeah, properly. Yeah. I won't go too depth in it because it is a controversial subject right there. However, I want to be able to have enough energy, and I want to also make sure that I've got things lined up to make sure we understand every piece of thing that's happening in this actual lawsuit. Like, seriously, because you have to understand the main lesson from what we just went through is, if you're going to accuse anyone of anything, first look at yourself and look at the timeline of what you're accusing them of. Do you understand? It may take time and to take accountability for your own actions, but take accountability for your own actions. You understand? And also, the other thing is also live your truth. If you know you're innocent of something, yeah, do you know what I mean? Then just continue to live your truth, innit? Like, live your truth. But obviously, when I say live the truth, live with morals, live ethically, live with morals. So I know we're on page 7 because that's my favorite number, 7. So we're gonna get into that another day, most probably tomorrow. No, yeah, tomorrow actually. I don't even know what's going on with this. It's just all right. So yeah, listen, I appreciate you watching. Make sure you stay subscribed because tomorrow I will 100% go into a little bit more. I'm a bit lagging and as well. Do you sound to say, man's lagging, bruv. Shout out to PG Lango. You know what I'm saying? Man's lagging. But shout you out for watching. Make sure you like every single video. Make sure you comment on every single video. Watch every single video from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? Big you up. Continue having a happy new year. But yeah.